friends, welcome to my channel Organic Creations. I hope you all are doing fine today. Today I have come up with a new topic here for the beginners, especially in cold process soap making. Today I am just going to talk about the different types of clays that we use in cold process soap making, their benefits and what it can be used for. So you get a better understanding and you can decide which types of clays you would like to put in your soaps. So first of all, for all the people who want to make 100% natural soaps, organic soaps, who are not interested in using any colors, micas, pigments in their soap, this is the best option for you to go in for different clays, because we have so many different colors of clays which gives a natural color to your cold process soap. So I'll just run you through all the different clays that we have which you can use in your soap. We'll start first with rose clay. This is rose clay, and basically we use rose clay for very sensitive skin, because it's a very mild clay, and also along with that it gives a gentle exfoliation on the skin. It is very it is used for sensitive skin as well as it gives an exfoliation, so it helps in removing all the dirt, all the excessive oils from the skin. Also people who have a lot of skin irritation, some type of like a skin allergy or anything like that, it's a very effective clay, even to help reduce I'm sorry, even to help reduce that irritation on the skin and any type of inflammation. Like sometimes if you get a burning sensation on the skin, so soaps made basically with the rose clay gives you that it reduces that inflammation on your skin. If you have too much of a red skin with a burning sensation, it helps a lot. So these are like a few benefits on rose clay. Now the next I'll go to bentonite clay. Now bentonite clay, it's a little heavy clay, but it is also considered to be like an antifungal. It has antifungal properties. Basically we use a bentonite clay when we make soaps that are good for eczema and other skin disorders. Even for small babies we use a little bit of bentonite clay to soothe the rashes that babies generally get, maybe a type of a diaper rash or anything. And it also treats acne. It's very good for oily skin, and also like it has a lot of calming effect on any type of breakouts on the skin. So any type of skin related disorders, bentonite clay is a choice, is a must that you should use. Then we have our kaolin clay. Now kaolin clay is again a very mild clay like your rose clay, and it is even milder than rose clay. So mostly for any baby soaps, kid soaps, we recommend a lot of kaolin clay to be added in it. Kaolin clay also absorbs a lot of oils, and it's a very gentle exfoliator on the skin. So basically it's a very good skin cleanser, as well as it gives a good moisturization on the skin as well, along with cleansing. Then next here we have our Cambrian blue clay. Now this is actually a little rare clay to find. Nowadays you get it available on Amazon as well. It's a little bit expensive clay, but the benefits are superb of this Cambrian clay. Again, it is a very mild clay, and it's extremely beneficial for acne prone skin. It has its own natural healing properties. It reduces the blemishes that you have on your skin. Also, if you're suffering from flakiness of the skin, where you have a tendency for your skin to just fall off, it is very good for to use this clay for that skin. And the best part about Cambrian blue clay is it makes your skin look healthy and youthful. It gives you that additional glow that you need on your skin. Then here we have Multani Mitti, which is also called Fuller's Earth. clay. Now this is a very common clay used by everyone, especially in India. It is one of the most famous clays traditionally from a very long time. To bring out a glow on your skin, people just make a face pack with multani mitti and put it on the skin. It is extremely good to absorb all the excessive oils and dirt from the skin and give you a glowing look. And it also helps to make your complexion better. So this is about multani mitti. Here I also have another clay, Brazilian yellow clay. Now I'll also tell you the benefits of that. It's Brazilian yellow clay again is a little difficult to find. If you get it on Amazon, it's good. It comes in a little more expensive range, but it ensures your healthy skin cells. It helps to get more healthy skin cells on your body, and also it prevents like your skin from absorbing any impurities from the environment. So it is very, very good for your skin. Again, it gives you a good glow and it is very good, but it comes in a little more expensive range. And here I have my Brazilian purple clay. Now again, almost the same properties like the Brazilian yellow clay to ensure good healthy skin cells. And also it has this anti-aging properties, like people who have anti-aging issues on their skin, like where they feel that the age can be seen on the skin. This is a very good clay to add it in your cold process soap. And now the last one that we have here is charcoal. Now charcoal is also very commonly used. It's excellent to absorb the excessive oils, and it's equally gentle on the skin. And the best part is it can treat acne and breakouts very well, very nicely, which we've seen have given very good results when people with acne prone skin have used charcoal soaps. So see, this is about all the clays that we have. There are many more clays available in the market, like the French. Then you have the Moroccan green clay, Brazilian green clay. So there are a lot of more options as well. I've just showed you the ones that I have available with me. Now this is one thing what I just told you about the benefits of each clay. But again, now if you want to make your soap complete 100% natural, you can even get colors out of this clay. Like if you use a Brazilian purple clay, you'll get a slight tinge of purple on your soap. Then you have your Brazilian yellow clay, which can give you a creamish yellow color. It doesn't give you a very dark color. Certain clays react differently with lye, so you have to check on that before you add it. Like your Cambarian blue clay, when you add it with lye, it gives you a grey tinge on your soap. But if you say your rose clay, your multani mitti, your charcoal and your bentonite clay also, though it is a little darker, but it gives you a cream color soap. Like here I have made a soap of bentonite clay, and although the color of the clay is very dark, but see how the soap has gotten this color, but it's completely natural. There are no added colors or pigments or anything that I have added. It's just the natural clay color. Here I also have an example of a charcoal. Like when you use a charcoal powder, this is how your soap gets the black color of the charcoal. And that's about the clays. So you can also use clays for colors. So anytime also, apart from clays, if supposing you want to make a orange color soap, like a light orange, you have an option even to use peels. Like you can use orange peel powder in your soap. So these are the ways where you can color your soaps naturally with these clays and powders. There are a lot of variations available in the market, but for today I'm only covering up the clays here, all the different type of clays. And you all can also go online and just check for many other clays that are available if you want a particular color for your soap. So that's all for today, friends. I hope I've covered this topic well about the clays. If you're new to soap making and you're confused which clay you should go for, so you can hear, all the benefits of each clay and accordingly decide. And if you found any value in my video that I have shared, if you're learning something out of it and you want to learn more, you want me to put more informative videos, please like, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon so you get the notifications of the new videos that I put up. Thank you so much, friends. Bye.